Welcome everyone to part 2 of our series as Aegon the Conqueror. I've made some changes to the mic, so hopefully there's less clicking and those noises and we can enjoy the game a little bit better. So we jump in, we've taken the King's Landing, we've started building the Aegon Fort, we've got 3 years left there, we're starting to build up our gold. We are going to want to build the second level of this one to get the model, and then 2 so that we can build the other pieces of King's Landing. This is a longer journey though, it does take a while, and we do need 2850, and that is quite a bit of gold. So there's quite a bit we have to do. We still have a lot of conquering. We actually haven't taken any of the kingdoms yet. We took this point up here, which is Cracklaw Point, which we did give to Lord Quentin, and now his children will he's went ahead and landed his son, who will take over Cracklaw Point for him. Died, so that's all good. And we've got that straightened out a little bit. We have Celtigar up here on Cracklaw Island, so that works for us. And our brother Oris still isn't landed anywhere. Looking at the options we have, we could go to, so we only have we have 3 daughters, and he is still refusing to marry he had refused to marry his daughter to our brother, so we married him to this Valyrian woman. They've had 2 children, so that is good. The dark hair coming through because of that strong Baratheon blood. So I think historically it makes sense, right? We've taken King's Landing. The Stormlands have really given us a lot of dishonor and shown us disrespect, so we need to invade them. We are a little stressed from our last actions, so I think we are going to maybe go ahead and host. Everything's pretty expensive. We could do a hunt, and let's see, where could we put a hunt at? King's Landing is too built up. We could do these places. Let's see, what would that cost? It's very expensive. I think we'll be okay for now on our stress. Let's see, do we have any options to reduce stress? We could divine the stars, manage realm affairs. We don't really have a lot of options right now. We're not going to develop capital, since that'll just make us even more stressed. So I think with everything going on, I think we will go ahead and conquering the Stormlands. I do wonder, so that's, and he has a son who is 17. Would he join us? So the idea basically being here that, so this would give us an alliance, but only with his son, not with him. We could try the old Dornish method, right? Where we create an alliance between the Dornish and our children. And then, so if we did this and we said arranged marriage, our daughter, matrilineal, he would agree to that. And then we would just have to remove her from power and we would inherit Dorne. We could kind of demand Dorne at that point with a claim, which would be interesting. And then, let's see, the Mountain and Vale, he has an 8-year-old. I don't think none of these want to bend the knee though, so these alliances, Dorne would form an alliance with us, but they want to stay independent. That's kind of been their whole shtick the whole time, and they've told us that, hey, we'll join, but we have to remain independent. We really don't want that. So I think we're just gonna go. Argalak has basically told us that he will not step down, that he won't marry his daughter to us. So we're going to declare war, and we are going to, the thing here, I would like to claim, we have to be exalted among men. We're way off from that. I think we'll vassalize him, declare war, all the banners. We are in King's Landing, so go ahead and raise the armies. Milk of the Poppy. Why did we get more stress? I don't think we got more stress. No, we're just sitting out at stress level 1. Milk of the Poppy Addict. Do we start taking Milk of the Poppy? I don't think we would do that, right? No, we're just gonna take some more. We became athletic. On the march, I can hear an absolute ruckus coming from a roadside tavern. One of my captains kicks open the door, revealing a room full of my wayward soldiers. My arrival makes them fall silent and stare down into their tankards, but nary a word between them. The proprietor narrows his eyes. So you're responsible for this rabble. So I'm trying to find my wayward soldiers. I've got enough coin to pay it off. These men have the right idea. Or I would abandon the search. I'm going to keep searching. Approaching a river, I spot a camp pitched on its shores. As I enter it, I am met by the sergeant in charge. My lord, our water stores leaked while on the move, and our pack animals cannot make the march home without more water than we currently have. The soldier looks at me nervously. If the lord and his captain helped carry Waterskin. If this is the only way, I spend prestige. No, I'm not about to start carrying water when I have a ward that I need to fight. Okay, did any of my vassals join me? Not yet. Well, I left war. When did he leave the war? I gotta spend. I'm not gonna spend gold for that. I don't need to. Let's just jump over here and start sieging. So, Black Tide. That's the Black Tide Castle. Got 7 loot. That's not enough. Oh, here they come. They're landing. And the battle has started. We have our 3 dragons, our 19 captains, and look at that. We wiped his army out. And those are the dragons, right? Like, they are very powerful. Gonna be unfortunate when they leave, but for now. And look at this. We have 100 there. We have 100 there. 30. 30. And we'll let that one gain. Make sure we didn't lose. Okay, so this is what I was talking about. We lost our dragons. This is kind of the bug. So what we'll do is we didn't lose them. They flew away after the battle. So we're going to recall Balerion. So recall Balerion. Oh, I have it misspelled, but we'll ignore that. Balerion, there we go. After the battle, Balerion is nowhere to be found. I should look for them. Here they are, feasting on some local cattle. And we can see we have Balerion back. So we need to do that for our other 2 dragons. We need to do it for Vhagar. We need to do it for Praxis. So we now have our dragons back. So they're back in our army. Very good. Okay, and this is from my Validar's AGOT Tweaks mod. So it just allows you to choose your children's educational trait or leave it up to chance as the base game is. So my daughter Rhaenys, I said Rhaenys or Rhaenys. There's going to be some mispronunciations, but that's all right. Rhaenys has finally turned 3. She has moved beyond the petty illnesses that rob so many of their infant children and has grown into a healthy toddler. Though Rhaenys shows much promise, it's time to start her on a more formal education path. What should be her focus? So she is high in diplomacy and high in intrigue. And high diplomacy and high intrigue are generally charming. So if I go to Curious Child, Rowdy, Bossy, Charming, and we can see there's a 53% chance of getting Charming, and she did. So she has become Charming, and we want to go ahead and give her a diplomacy education, and her guardian will be high diplomacy. So yeah, Queen. So Rhaenys will be educated by Rhaenys. Very good. Oh, we have another attack coming in. So there's one army down. There's another army down. We did not lose our dragons. Oh, we lost Balerion again. So unfortunately, this is why they are not using men-at-arms for dragons, because there's not really a good way to do this. So we just have to keep recalling the dragons when we use them. If we die, so for instance, if Rhaenys dies, then I will, and her dragon dies, I will not recall it. So there's some instances in which we will do story-wise where we won't always recall them, but generally we will if they just get wiped out, because that's how the game works, right? We're definitely getting a lot of gold from this, which is great. And then, oh, our second daughter, Bela, has also come of age, and she is diplomatic, she is stewardship, and she is intrigue. So there's not an intrigue in stewardship. Stewardship and diplomacy there's no stewardship and diplomacy. So, but she has good education or learning, and learning and stewardship is. So we're going to say that we want her to be pensive and become a great scholar, but she became rowdy instead. That's fine. So rowdy is martial and intrigue. Let's go ahead and have her become an intrigue focused character. And we will have our captain handle that for us. Okay, so Gauntlet has 2 castles, one there and one up here. So let's go over here, grab that. Think that they're going to come back. That's 3 months. And theirs is 4 months. They abandoned it anyway. See if we have anyone. We still only have 73. Cousin ransomed. So our Lord Commander, we received him back. I wonder why he was captured. I guess he was just captured in battle. So the most expert of the Iron Throne. Very good. We can call allies to war. We really don't need to. We'll just wait until we this. Oh, I had another daughter, Shayna. So I have 3 daughters now, or 4 daughters. Wow. Yeah, that's fine. And they are seizing. Go up here. And you can see we lost our dragons again. This is, again, why they are not using dragons, or not using men-at-arms for the main mod. It just doesn't work very well. Alright, so we seized all these people. That's great. Ransom a bunch of them. I don't know if we'll lose score from this. We'll see. I think we will. Nope. So, enforce demands. So be it. Disband all. We still have more captain. More people to be ransomed. 10s. That's fine. The war's aftermath. Bring them before me. At long last, we've achieved victory in the face of those who sought to rebel against me. Doesn't quite fit, but that's okay. We are still going to bring Argilac before us. Lord Paramount Argilac kneels before me. He refused, right, to give his daughter his hand to Oris Baratheon and bend the knee, even though he would be able to keep his lands. So we are going to execute his entire house. So first we're going to take the titles, take everything, and then execute his entire house. So we're going to take the entire domain and execute his entire house. So you execute him, we get the Stormlands, and I believe his entire house. Family. No, we need to do more. We need to do his entire family to get execution. So take the domains and execute his whole family. He has defied me. So another war will begin. Rally the troops. So who all is in this war? He had a bunch of... I mean, this makes sense, right? A bunch of his vassals joined. So this is going to be much bigger. War, that's okay. So we're going to call in Driftmark and Claw Island. We do have a court event. The captain. My vassal, Lord Tristium, has excelled during our recent battles. My court is buzzing with excitement. What an accomplished captain. What a role model. What a man, with all the praise raining down on him. So what does he want? He wants Dragonstone? No. I can pay 70 to him. Yeah, we'll give him 70 gold. Good job. But that is it. So, raise the armies. Again, we have our dragons. I can't believe he, like, is refusing. So, we have the Crownlands. We have Dragonstone. So we're going to leap in, same thing we did before. Take these castles. And wipe out his army. I do not want the stuff. Again, I mean, you know, our dragons just, they are powerful and they did not die that time. Good. Yeah, and we're just capturing so many folks, so let's go ahead and make sure that we get gold for them. Go ahead and take this castle. Wings Pass. Where's this castle at? There. And then, is he fighting? He is fighting down here. There's a bunch of castles here. One there, so all three of these are castles. Oh, those are our lands, though. Let's go defeat this army. And we have defeated him once again. Now, let's see what we can do here. 30, 30, 50, 50, 50. Actually, let's go up and Stormlands. So now we have taken the Stormlands. Where's he at? Title history. King Argolac. We can't imprison him. He did get away. I'm gonna fix this. This is incorrect, right? So we executed these folks. He got away. He should technically be in prison. So he will be executed as well. We'll fix that. These are kind of the issues, right? With how we're doing the mod stuff. Not everything works quite perfect, but it works pretty well, and we can fix the other stuff just fine. So that's not really a problem. At this point, we have won our battles. It's very good. We have another perk, so let's go ahead and grab Advanced Tactics. Eventually, we'll probably need to jump over to Stalwart Leaders. I do want really strong knights, since we're starting to build out a King's Guard. We need all of these people ransomed. This is how we're going... These wars are how we're going to fund building King's Landing. Alright, bring them before me. Lord Storm. He will be banished to the wall. Actually, his liege, yeah, that's his liege is his heir. We're gonna send him to the wall. I will let Raymond decide, I don't care. Let's see, Dickon. Yeah, we'll let their lords. He can wait my dungeon. King Aegon kneels before me. That's clearly an error, so that's okay. And what do we have? We have some new artifacts. Ooh, nice new artifacts. So we have a book. We got about Stormlanders. And then, oh, is that it? Yeah, so we have Durandon. We don't want this stuff. Very nice. We have more prisoners who can be ransomed. So 10. Go Lester in. Homage. Homage. I wait patiently on my throne for the arrival of Lord Lester, who is soon announced and ushered before me. He kneels in deference and attendants, bringing forth his gifts of coin and precious objects. The oath is taken, and scribes record his pledges to serve the 7 kingdoms of the Iron Throne. At last I bid the Lord arise, confirming my satisfaction and Lester's right to the lands he ruled. Thank you. Very nice of you. And now we can... this stuff. You can appoint to the Silver Captain. Of course. That is a great mod, the Force In people. Very good mod. What are these? Accept for 50. Accept for 50. Demand a trial by combat. 10. Who is this guy? We're not ransom him? Yeah, we're just gonna ransom you. I'm not gonna give you a combat. I'm just gonna ransom you away. You can pardon your vassal, Lord Tristan. Concedes his imprisonment. I don't care. Yeah, leave. Get out of here. The most expert. That's just what they're called. They're the most expert. The most expert. Yeah. Get in there and serve. We have 21 captains. That's pretty great. Our loyalists are starting to get thin, but that's alright. And then we're going to... let's go in and see if we have anyone... oh, we have a lot in here. So he has... so we could ransom him for 50. Or we could banish him. We should get the 126, right? Or it may go to his heir. Let's see if we get 126. If we know if this doesn't work, this does not work, then we know we should ransom them instead. But it should go up to like 25, 28, 25, 38. Should it be our gold? Yep, 2540. So we do want to banish them. That's fine. And let's go ahead. And we're falling right into history here. Grant titles. So he is going to get the gauntlet. I don't know. Do we want to give him that? Because we could keep this stuff, right? It's interesting that this is part of our lands, but it is. So, Wings Pass. Okay, so we're going to give... I'm not going to give him the gauntlet because it's right down here in this county. That's in... what duchy is that? That's in Baywater. Yeah, I don't need to give that to my brother. I'm gonna grant titles. I'll give him the gauntlet. It doesn't matter. That way he has a castle to stay in when he comes to King's Landing, so he doesn't have to... that's always awkward, right? Staying in your family's, like, house. So he'll have his own place. So he is the Baratheon dynasty, separate from ours now, and he has his own house. And he serves us. He's no longer a Master at Arms, though, so we do need to go and get a new... do I need a Master at Arms? I think I don't. I think I actually looked at that, and it wasn't great. Yeah, we just didn't want to fire him. So we still didn't fire him, so he should be happy with that. We do have enough gold, I believe, to build this. 2850, it's going to be very close, so that's good. Let's go and let's see our other prisoners. He has 4 gold. Ransom for 50, so he's not ready to ransom yet. He is a ransom of 61. Is all we can get from him, or we could banish him for the 61. I mean, he doesn't have anything against us. He was just following this liege, so we'll ransom him. This guy, we'll just let him go. I lose 10 dread. Execute him, but that's tyranny. It's weird, if I just let him go, I lose dread. If I demand conversion, he loses opinion, but that's it. So, or I could banish him. He loses 20 opinion on me, but nothing else really happens. I'm just going to banish him away. That's fine. Reginald is smart, but banish him. I mean, we need to fill out the wall, right? We've been receiving these dreams, these dragon dreams, of the White Walkers coming anyway. So we actually do want to be sending good warriors up to the wall if possible. He has 21. That's not bad. What is our lower guys at? 19. Yeah, I mean, 21 is good enough. We can definitely, I think, recruit him. Or recruit him. Let's see. 13, we'll just banish. Ormit, we'll banish. Yeah, all of these guys, we don't need them. And the wall needs to be manned. So they all get to go. 20, he's really good. So we will be recruiting him. And then Ektor, he can get banished. Andrew can get banished. Stefan. All these guys just get banished. We're not getting gold, unfortunately, but that's alright. Dorian, look at that. 22. We will be recruiting him. Peter is 19. We'll go ahead and recruit him. Thurston is only a 15 and doesn't like us, so banish him. John is a 15. We will banish him. Got a lot of people in here. Dennis. Ooh, Dennis has 50 gold. So he'll definitely be banished. Arion, banish. Durin, banish. Manfred. 20. Stewardship. Actually, would you like to come work for me? Come to my court. I like how we're like, what are they good at? Give them a test. And they're like, actually, this guy knows how to count. Well, if he knows how to count, get him in here. Not too many people know how to count. 0. Banish. He's got 18, but you know, we don't quite need 18. I think we're fine there. Banish. Raymond. 15. Him. Malcolm. I think this is probably the biggest influx at one time of men, especially pretty good fighting men, that I'm sure the wall has ever gotten in one day. It's just like, here's basically an entire replacement for your rangers, right? All of these guys are probably quite better than what they normally get. However, I'm not sending them a 20. He will be coming and working for me. And then Garrett is a 19. I can have him. And Robert is a 15. Looking at. I don't think I have any filters on, do I? Alright, so that was a lot. But now that we have all of these folks out of our... And he is at 6. Oh, he's just gonna spend his money. Whatever, we'll just ransom him, because he's gonna keep spending his money. Okay, and then we're in line. The silver captain. I thought I... Yeah, get in there to the silver captain. There you go. I got a bunch of new people. I think that's what happened. They all switched out. I can negotiate with my friend and brother. Horus, very nice. Actually, his younger son, I will go ahead and marry to my youngest daughter. She is intelligent. Or no, she's pretty, which is fine. Yeah, so send that. I know they're cousins, but that's how the Targs roll, right? And we should have plenty to build King's Landing soon, right? We'll need 28, so we don't quite have enough, but we're very close. Aegon Fort should still be having... Oh, we don't have our development going up. So convinced is your territory. We're actually gonna keep increasing development. No, it's at 19, right? 6.8. Yeah, so we're gonna do 6.8, and then 6.8 there. He's on protect trade. Increase control. We need control to keep going up, right? Because control's at 76, and we're still down 23%. So that'll keep going up. That's not bad. Oh, good. Our daughter went up again. So she is... diplomacy is high, and so I just need to bring this up. Oh, I got over there. Sorry about that. So where is our tool? Here we go. So she is high diplomacy, and she is... everything else is okay. So I think that what I'm going to be going with on her is probably maybe pensive. We're going to go with pensive. And she got it. Very good. So we are still going to go with diplomacy. And she needs a guardian who is diplomatic, who high diplomacy. So that's Greenies. I think everyone else has a guardian. Yep. Just this one hasn't come of age yet. Still don't have a son. It doesn't matter. She will be my heir. So that is fine. I think maybe we should marry her... Pintos? And this guy, arranged marriage, your daughter. Tyraj, Pintos. He has, does he have the city of Pintos? He has Pintos, yeah. So he is the free city of Pintos. And his son, and then his grandson. Arranged marriage, your daughter. They wouldn't even get us anything, so there's not really any reason to do that. I don't have any sons to marry her to. Let's see... The alliance power. I could get the trident. I do not want the trident. Go down to culture, High Valyrians. Are there any High Valyrians? There are. So we have the Harris, right? That's where I just landed. So that's good. Because he has his father. Yeah, so it's his youngest son. That'd be nice. He is my vassal. And then I also have the Valerians. Not his oldest, is it? So he is now the Lord of Driftmark. He has his primary heir. Daemon Valerian is the son. Yeah, he is his heirs. So son. So we don't want to do that, right? They would accept it, but I don't want to do that because that's going to mess things up, and the Valerians would inherit. So let's go down to... They're all too young. We're gonna go with him. Why not? We brought him up, right? We gave him kind of the honors that he has. That's all good. We do need to start... He's lowborn still. He's Westeros Valerian. I'm going to... Can I raise him? I cannot grant him... I wonder why, but I can't grant him, unfortunately. Oh, it's because he's already... I could raise him to nobility. He's a Westerosi Valerian. I don't think they're going to have children, though. Okay, well, that is what it is. What else do we have here? We have a few minutes. We have about 3 minutes left, so let's see what we can do with 3 minutes. With my leave, my daughter Rhaenys and her wet nurse parade into my chamber. Elena poses like a herald and proclaims, "My liege, you witness a monumental occasion. Rhaenys has a mighty gift to offer. Can lose stress, pay 20. I'm going to do that. I'm going to go ahead and equip that. I do need to lower some stress. I know that we really want King's Landing, but I've really got to reduce my stress. So we are going to have a feast. Basically, because we just conquered all this land, right? So it's to show for how... That's prestige. I don't really need prestige. Okay. I'll just leave those normal then. And then our honorary guest, I guess will be the Sea Snake, because it doesn't look like my brother is coming. Our feast. We have a lovely time ahead of us. Very nice. And we are trying to lose some stress. So the feast has begun. In a drunken stumble, Lord Tristium unlatched an enormous cauldron hanging over the fireplace in the middle of the feasting hall. Savory broth welled forth to cover half the room in a sea of stew. The irritable Lomas, seated next to the cauldron, was caught by the rushing wave and loudly cursed his ruined appearance as grease ran down his face. Guests rushed to the other side of the hall as the thick mass spread greasy tendrils among the skipping feet. Terrence stood catatonic in the middle of it all, shocked and horrified at the decadent waste. So I spend 150 and we gain spill 2. So we get a small health boost. Ah, there is nothing more jovial than a good feast. Guests throng to and fro, eating and chatting while flickering torchlight plays off every wall. Light bouncing like laughter around the hall. Coordinating so many people and servants is an underappreciated task, one with no small degree of subtle difficulty to it. And it's pleasing to see it done well. Sometimes it's nice to simply sit back and enjoy the little things in life. This is where I want to be. Every guest gains 20 opinion of me. I lose 11 or I gain 75. No, I really need to lose stress. So all my guests smile satisfied as they're at their plates when I look at them, proud of my displayed generosity. That said, Lord Tristium might carry more shame than satisfaction after overturning the cauldron. Cleaning up will not be cheap. So Lomas... We got spilled on, and then I lose 11 more. Very nice. Oh, he just died. That's unfortunate. He did this and then he died. Oh, he killed him. As I stumble outside to relieve myself, I hear shouting around the corner. As I turn to the face of the cowering Master Aemon. He killed my guy. That is so rude. Man. That guy didn't do anything to anybody. Everyone will know of your crime. I could get paid. Yeah, he was a Valyrian, and this guy is just like some random store blender. So, prison. We also need to refill Spy Master. Ugh, we don't have great options for the Spy Master. So, adult, unmarried, females, then by age. This is the thing, right? The younger, you do need adults though, but younger finds generally better people. So we can get 19. 19 is all we can get, or we can do male, and then why can't he? Oh, he's a holy brother. That makes sense. Fine spouse, 21. So she's 21. She does like us. She's 21 and she likes us more. And then not really any difference here. So we're gonna go with lady. My lord, the wine. We cracked open the next barrel. It has gone bad. It has all gone bad. The feast is still raging, but without drink, the mood is sure to dwindle at a cruel pace. So the wine merchant should still be in town. We have to all pitch in. You lose 90 or you gain 45. Everyone gains 10 opinion of me. My prestige goes up. All right, we'll do that. Oh, good. And execute this guy. Wait, why is it tyranny? He's a known criminal. Banish. I'll banish him to the wall. The feast is starting to draw to a close, and my visitors are surely expecting me to lavish a little attention on Lord Commander Jacaerys, our esteemed guest of honor. Traditionally, a complimentary toast and deep drink of mead does the trick. Then again, all Jacaerys did was turn up. This feast was my idea. No, we will give him. He deserves it. He has left. That is all done. Very nice. So now we can go and assign her. My daughter, I have another daughter. She is intelligent. That's very good. She's quick. And I almost have another strategy focus. We have a few minutes. A little longer than 30 minutes today while we're going. We're in a good flow right now. And I believe we could take this. So we could invade kingdom. Why could we invade kingdom? Oh, because we're exalted among men. Very nice. So if we invade kingdom, we would take the Lord Paramountcy of the Crown lands, the Riverlands. If we declare war, we would force him to vassalize, and he just becomes our vassal. Which would be fine. We would take the Crown lands area, right? Because he doesn't personally own that. I think he would keep the stuff up here, though, which I don't really want. Declare war. Seize your duchy. No. Invade kingdom. I can only get one invade kingdom, so I actually think I want to save that for like Pintos. Because we could declare this and invade kingdom and like take Pintos. Which I think would actually be great, because if we have this in Dragonstone and taking Pintos, that's a big change to history, but it also, to me, makes a lot of sense as far as power goes, because this is like a straight sail across, and then we split the powers of Essos, which is really nice, but we can always reinforce, especially because our brother controls, since he controls the Stormlands, our ability to launch across and take Pintos is really high. So I actually think that I'm going to... But I do want the Riverlands from him. 4,000 against this 37,000. Ooh, this is a hard one. We're strong. I think I'm going to take Pinto, right? Declare war. Invade kingdom. We want Pintos. And we we grab the lands too. So we grab the Free City of Pintos. Is that all he has? It is, but yes. But once we take those, we can revoke these titles and take this stuff. Because we can't hold Pintos itself, but we'll take the duchy, and then once we have the duchy, right? Once we have the Duchy of Pintos, we can take the castle and we can let someone else run the city, which will be fine. It is weird because like this is the duchy building, but we can't hold cities, so it doesn't matter. We could also turn this into a castle. We could fortify it, which is I think what we'll do. We'll actually probably fortify this into a castle. So once we take it, so let's go ahead and declare war and invade kingdom for Pintos. Declare war. Let's go ahead and call in our brother. Raise the armies. Oh no, she's sickly. We have a wet nurse and we have a maester though, so hopefully that does help us. Oh, we have way more troops now. Look at that. Like our troop count is, it's all because of our soldiers, because the Stormlands are so strong. But we'll take it. Let's go ahead and we'll do our engineer for destruction. This will actually make us sell faster. Then just land straight there. Start taking everything. I didn't do that. Anyway. Okay. What is this disembark? But it is high. 112. Ooh! It is expensive. Military, let's go ahead and move him to organizing the army. That'll help a lot. Landed, and we just crushed them. Look at that. Let's see how we did. We killed 10,000. We lost 500. We already have people to ransom. 37, 100, 18. Let's just get the money, right? At this point, it's like, why waste the time? Strategical impasse. I know how we can use all of the different ideas. Ransom him for 200. Very nice. Take that. And then jump up and sack this part of the city. Ooh, he wants to join my King's Guard. Yes, welcome to the King's Guard. Now, that's our first natural King's Guard person. Protection or Guard Dynasty member, he will just protect us. Good, so she is diplomacy. She's everything, so it's kind of whatever we want for her. I think because she has high martial and high diplomacy, that's not an option. I think that we're going to go martial with her, and we'll go martial and stewardship, so we're going to see if we can make her bossy. Alright, so... And we got bossy. Very good. So she is going to be a warrior, which means it should be us, right? Yeah. We're going to educate her. She is going to go off and serve somewhere else, but she is a warrior princess that we will be sending to help others. And sack this. Ooh, 22 months. That's rough, but that's okay. 186 gold. We can wait for that. Oh, we do have King's Landing. Oh no, we need 2050. It has to have a large keep. Uh-oh. Let's go. Let's start building that. Forgot about that. The old requirements. I gained a stress level. I can't work off stress because I'm commanding an army. Let's go for a run in the countryside, right? We have all this taken care of. Switch here. Work off some stress. I'm no longer stressed. Uh-oh. He died? Under mysterious circumstances? Oh, someone killed my brother. No, that's horrible. Negotiate alliance. Wow. See if he'll let me educate him. I'm gonna become his guardian. I'm gonna marry him to... I'm gonna find someone else to marry, but that's okay. I do need immediately, though, she has to go and find who in the world killed him, because that is not okay at all. So Lotharo will take over. That is insane. Let's switch her to helping get us up to 14. Yeah, I am not okay with that. I think we wiped their army down, didn't we, pretty much? I cannot believe someone killed him. Drives me crazy. Can't have anything nice. Got a spy. "14 days? Her first words. What else can she say? I got a new lifestyle perk. The Beast of the Red Keep. My king, huffs Brarian as he marches up to me, hauling my daughter Rhaenys by her ear. This dreaded child has been lying in wait around corners, wearing a bearskin for a costume, only to jump out screaming and scaring the living daylights out of people. This is bloody hilarious. Rhaenys, you'll need to be punished. You arrest my daughter, you're exiled." No. But it's... I do actually need to start swing. So she is... I've never seen this before. She is naturally getting spies on her own, which is kind of cool. Let's help this. Alright, so we can end that. We now control all of this. So we have the Cheesemonger's Manse. And then we have Pentos itself. Very nice. And then we have a new perk. Let's go ahead and get Star Wars Leader. We have way too much stuff now. We're gonna grant this. Actually, we're gonna grant it to some of our captains. So we're gonna go to our captains. I don't think it... No, our vassals can't be. Yeah, so we're gonna go to our... We're gonna give this land out really fast. Actually, let's do this. Let's go to our... Well, if we give it to our master of ships, we're gonna raise him to nobility. Costs 50 gold and 200 prestige. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm going to give my Master of Whispers... Right, I'm going to grant her this and this. There we go. So they're going to get that. I don't think they're going to have any children, but that's fine. When she dies, I'll get it back and I can hand it back out. It's more to reward her for than anything else. I got some prisoners who can be ransomed. Titles can be created. Titles can be usurped. Pentos. Free City of Pentos. Kingdom title. Take that. How does he still have it? Is he my... He's a foreign ruler. How do... It's hilarious that he has a duchy title. That he has a duchy title inside my land. That it allows him to do that, but that's fine. I don't need it that much. Nominate successor. Yeah, we're not going to be doing that. We're going to be going to Pintos, and we do not have the prestige for that. But we're going to destroy that title. We do not want. We're going to decree that that's not going to be the way things are going to go. And then we have Blackstripe, so it's time to give Blackstripe away. So let's give this to. Actually, let's go to our Lotharo, grant title, you'll get Blackstripe. Very nice. For Vosi, it made more sense for them to be flipped, but he can hang out, I don't care. He'll probably die die someday, and then I'll get it back. That's usually how this stuff works out. Okay, so we did get some gold. We have prisoners. We can banish her. We can recruit this little guy, demand his conversion. We will banish you. A Night's Watch, they can raise a little child. And then we will banish and conversion. Our gold is definitely up now quite a bit. The Red Keep is at 100 control, very nice. So we want him to start raising control in for us. All right, so we have him raising in Pintos. We have her trying to discover. It's only 23 days. Let's see if she finds out who kills her brother. She did not. Secrets uncovered. Non-believer secrets. But if we go to intrigue, secrets, that's all we know. We haven't found out who killed our brother yet. So we have to figure out who killed Oris. That's going to be very big for us. And at that point, we have now taken Pintos with our Invade Kingdom. That's our only Invade Kingdom. And to say, we have a temple up here. Yeah, we'll just grant that to somebody. So we have King's Landing, which is getting us 3.41. That's about to go up to 3.42. However, we will then be able to build the Red Keep, which doesn't give us cash, unfortunately, but it does give us other. One, it gives us our model, so we will go to having the actual Red Keep on the map, and we'll be able to start building the rest of King's Landing up. And we have taken Pinto, so we've changed history a little bit. We did get the Baratheons onto the throne. We did get them to start creating their dynasty. However, right now the Baratheons are 3 small children we are trying to help. We are raising the oldest one, and we are definitely trying to help them go about and establish a dynasty here, but so far they're not doing great at it. And we'll see what we can do with Pintos, and if this is going to help us or end up being a distraction. But I think it's going to empower us quite a bit, especially as our dragons get older and maybe start dying, to continue, because we have a lot of conquering left to do, right? I don't think... I guess we could vassalize him at this point. That would be fine. Probably going to then break up these 2 spots, but we'll see what happens there. So yeah, so we'll see you next time for part 3, and we'll see what we get up to. Thanks for joining.